chairlift back to the top. Same sort of deal. It's like you get back, you got a chairlift. You don't have to car, you don't have to walk.
Yeah.
You just get a chairlift up every day. Or
where could you do that on the coast?
Essentially, what I was, putting to the council and so forth is we need facilities, and we do use the Criterium track at Nerang there, the bike track, and it's a fenced off road sort of thing. It's about a 2K loop, but I wanted to sort of use that facility as an ongoing base for longboarding, and then put a proposal in to upgrade and put some asphalt tracks down there that were specifically longboard sort of orientated. So that's the long-term plan. We're just sort of going through the logistics now of what we need to do to tick off all the council, because it is a big issue in moving forward now in the sports promotion and the sports growth, that we do need facilities that accommodate safe skateboarding environments. So
okay, I've got a wild one for you. Now, don't shout me down all at once. What about those electric skateboards? What, the Flick, is it? Fick, yeah. You'd be, I don't know, have you ridden them?
Yeah, I'm good mates with them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would love to see a race. Yeah, obviously you could do it.
Electric skateboard race.
Yeah.
Like,
and you guys would be naturals at, you tick a few boxes automatically.
Yeah, well,
it would definitely be another bit of learning, but that'd be a good race to watch.
I have put that to the boys. I said, give me 10 boards and I'll get the longboard crew onto them so we can really test these things.
Yeah.
Because they've never been pushed to that real race mindset of getting 10 comfortable skaters that can go 100 Ks, because they can't. They can go, 60 Ks or probably 50 Ks of their top speed at the moment, but let's get 10 confident skaters onto these boards and have a race, and we're just waiting.
Even a dozen dudes, 10 to a dozen dudes, like rallying on electric skateboards at 60 is still going to be
hilarious on a go-kart track,
Yeah, we went
stream it.
There's going to be carnage.
Yeah, we went to the flat track at Runaway Bay there. Yeah, and I took Merrick and Connor and Tor came.
How'd that break down? Was it all right?
Yeah, like
scary.
Well, we didn't quite get it. They were still in testing phase of the boards, and because we were riding close, I think it was the Bluetooth or something crossed paths, and I started controlling Merrick's board. Vice versa. That was pretty gnarly. They got some teething issues.
Remote control car over in the corner.
Yeah, there's still a few teething issues, but it is on the plan with Pulse X. Yeah. I put it to all the electric skateboard companies to have the world's first electric skateboard race.
I would love to see that. Yeah. Put it this way, it's probably the best. If you think about it, for the Gold Coast City Council, I imagine they just go, nah, too hard to pavement that mountain over there.
Oh, yeah.
You could see it, right?
But a flat track's completely different.
Yeah, but to turn a go-kart into a 2-day event, it'd be great to watch. I would definitely go and take my little grommets out there to watch.
Yeah,
it could be in teams too. Imagine that. Like we did with a scooter race, 24-hour scooter race. You could team on one crappy 50cc bike, and we went 24 hours.
Yeah.
It was just hilarious.
That's the shit, right?
Your
tyres get, then you have to actually get right into the board. Like, we need to make this electric thing go longer and better batteries and, Parklands, yeah. Best fun ever.
That's sick.
It might be fun in the meantime. Let's do that. Write that down. That was a good idea.
Imagine a 24-hour electric skate race.
We'll go. Kurt pitched to do that 24-hour challenge at Criterium track with get your team and push around.
But that's pushing, man. that's
pushing, truly.
Push race, yeah. Push race was starting to sort of get some traction a bit.
All the time.
We done with our bus race. We done a push race from Burleigh to North Burleigh and back.
It's like 4Ks worth of like sprinting on a skateboard. It was
gnarly.
It only took like not even 12 minutes or something like that. It was ridiculous. It was so quick.
Chad.
So you had different people at different stages, or you had the fittest guy?
No, we had like a full busload of dudes at Burley Point.
24.
We're like, right, go. And we
No. You sent them off in four lots.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Remember, there was four people in a heat. And there was like, a minute between heats, and then it didn't matter. Everyone was together in the end racing. It was gnarly.
It just seemed like a shit show. Like, because you didn't want to take the path because the path was haggard and rough. So we ended up taking the road and like skitching.
Good smooth road, yeah.
Skitching behind cars and stuff. And then we turned around, it was like blowing southerly. So you get to North Burley, you turn around to Burley, and it's just blowing headwind, and you're like, oh, mate, I'm only halfway. I'm
It was
haggard.
grueling. It was grueling. Like,
Hang on, have I got it wrong? When you say push race, you mean just with your leg or your mate?
No, just with your leg.
Picture of your mate pushing. I dead set did.
No,
you were like, oh, come on,
just
Baz.
your own board. You'd definitely get Bass in if it was teams.
Oh, okay. Cool. You know what I do when I get on skateboard is I used to go to work on a skateboard every day for a couple of years. So, and I don't even know how to ollie. But I figure myself as really good as getting up on, like getting to work.
Yeah.
Pushing.
Love it. Yeah, I really do, yeah. But now that I'm at the skate park with my son, and I always push with the wrong foot. Like
Mongo.
Good skaters, yeah.
You're
so
a
good
Mongo
skaters,
pusher.
yeah. And I hate the feeling of trying to
I
work.
used to be a Mongo pusher.
But in a push race, it's real fast, right?
You got good swing.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the pendulum effect.
Yeah. It's a more natural for fast
But you
Mongo. That's what they call me.
Mongo.
That's
You're
what
a
they
Mongo
call
pusher.
it, Mongo pushing.
Damn.
I got written off back in the day because I was a Mongo pusher, and I was like,
no.
shit, I better change. So I changed, and I learnt the other way because I was doing a lot of transition skating at the skate park and stuff, and I understood that maybe to push around on your front foot was better for your back foot placement if you needed to like kick the ollie or kick a turn or anything like that. Your front foot's always placed.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, it was crazy. I sort of like, I went to this whole sort of travel the world racing and all this sort of stuff, and like some of the world's best riders that skate really, really good transition and street style, they still push Mongo. So it's like, I don't even know why they call it Mongo.
The best down here, one of the best, Delua, this Brazilian guy.
He pushes Mongo.
Yeah, he's a Mongo pusher, and he's got
good.
got the gnarliest push in the world.
He's got the best push in the world, straight up. No one can. There's only been a couple that have got close to Delua, like on certain days, but
Delua's gnarly.
So is that how you start your races? So
It's
you're
push.
on a line, I remember.
Yeah.
And you got to get your
Riders
speed.
ready,
Okay, so
set,
that's
go.
a very critical.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big element to the sport.
Right, I say Mongo, boys.
Yeah.
I say,
No.
that's what I'm
yeah.
I'm shit at racing because
I
my starts
tried.
are crap.
Yeah,
Right.
that's always let me down.
I can haul ass down a hill and take good lines, but I've just never really focused on the start because I dick around at the top of a hill and throw my board on the ground and run.
It's a part
Showdowns?
of the sport that a lot of the top riders practice. don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
I know Joshy was
Yeah.
practicing hard on his push.
Grizz back in the day, like 2010, 11 maybe, he was skating around town wearing like weights on his ankles to
Get
build
his
up
push.
muscles
Wow.
for his kick leg. So when he got to the top of the hill for a race day, he obviously had the weight off, and it was just like ting 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 boom gone.
Okay.
And this guy was just, he was all about it.
Well, that first year we went to Bathurst, Scoot's push was out of control. We thought he was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
It was like off he went, and everyone's like, "Holy shit, what's going on there?"
Yeah.
But it's a big component.
We didn't think it was necessary to like go so hard at the start of the hill because it's like we all get into the hill and we all go hard and fast down the hill, but we never ever thought like let's get into the hill really hard and fast to get us into the hill faster.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh yeah, we'll just.
You'd have to have 20 metres advantage. Someone that's really...
Well, that's the when it comes to the at least
big
The-
part.
the Masters final at Mount Keira just gone. Myself,
Yeah, by the first corner, I was like, yeah, I'm not catching you.
Wow.
I've lost the
It'd
start.
be physically impossible if someone's
you can't catch 'em.
that far ahead.
Yeah.
How could you do it?
But yeah, there was myself, Benny, Pickles, and Jezza. And Pickles, this guy from New South Wales, Ryan, he's got a really good start. And Benbro, another really good guy from like the Central Coast, he's got a really good start as well. And then there's me and Jezza, who don't really have too good a starts. And I got boxed out between those two, and Jezza, well, I didn't even really
I missed the start, so I was way back. So
I didn't look
I just
back.
gave up and went, yeah, cool. I'm in the final. I don't care.
But yeah, Benny kicked out in front, or Pickles kicked out in front, and then Benny
What is kicked out? What are you saying?
like, pushed out in front.
Okay, yeah,
So
made a good start. Yeah, okay.
He put 5 metres on me at the start, and then into the first two corners, I got sort of boxed into this position where I didn't want to be because of my shitty start. And Benbro made a sweet little pass from second into first before that corner, and then post corner, he accelerated and put like 20 metres on me because I was getting boxed in behind. And I was like, my start.
Damn.
So I had to play chase up the whole way. And that's often how I've always raced. I've always been chasing.
It was funny story from the World Cup. We brought touch footy and State of Origin to the World Cup.
Queensland.
Yeah, and it's been a big thing for a while, the Queensland, New South Wales, as everything is. But yeah, Benbro, one of the top New South Wales boys, is a big footy player, and I love my footy, so I was always eating into him. Oh, we'll kick your ass in the footy.
Just like
and then it happened. We got a footy match going, and it stopped the whole place. It was amazing. So it's an annual event now. The Skate of Origin is real.
Yeah,
and Queensland won.
Yeah.
And
of course they did.
Oh well,
It's not hard.
then there was some conjecture, and then they called it a draw, and we went, yeah, whatever. So it was funny.
Okay.
Funny.
But
Sounds fun.
I've never seen a skate community all rally and hustle in the one area unless there was food involved.
Right.
You know, like every single person that was camping was basically on the sideline watching 10 dudes yelling and screaming, throwing a football around. Some of them were American, some of them were European, some of them were Brazilian. They didn't realise or didn't even understand the rules of the game, but they were just like there because everyone else was there.
Yeah.
You know? It was just a really good bonding experience, man, like for everyone. Like,
It brought a bit of Australiana to the whole event. It's like,
Right.
you know, that's our grassroots. Is
Okay,
a game of touch footy.
Yeah, so they're going to the Philippines now.
Oh,
Who knows what they do?
We-
Nothing.
Nah, they'll
like-
probably just piss it up and party philo style, man. Like, drink calamansi margaritas and
and no matter what world event, everyone wants to come to Australia for those kind of reasons. Like
the best one,
you know, they just do. Like be it Formula One or surfing, you know, just
we've
they
got
all
a
say
unique
we're
identity.
Yeah, and we're very friendly. They all say it, you know.
We enjoy having fun as a nation, I think, and you know, having a laugh and not taking everything too serious.
We just take the piss, mate, and it doesn't matter what it is. We find a humorous side to it, you know.
Yeah.
We shorten everything.
Yeah.
We're super lazy with our slang and our words, and then when it comes to like the serious side of stuff, you know, okay, there's a time and place for serious, but you know.
Yeah.
After hours and when you're having fun or when you should be having fun, like you have a lot of fun, you know. Like the last World Cup event that was in Australia was at Mount Panorama, Bathurst, and that was essentially that was what started it all back in 2008. We had the first of the IGSA at the time World Championship event come to Bathurst for, I think it was the World...
No, the World Championships was second year.
Was it the second year?
It was the first event of the
World Championship
calendar.
Tour. Yeah, okay.
Which I've watched on YouTube. There's a lot of footage of that.
Yeah, it's
great stuff.
It's epic, man. It's such a unique track, and like,
for
me, it's one of the best tracks still out there that isn't allowed to be ridden anymore. But anyway, long story short, after like 4 years of having that there, we were sort of looking at the same thing. Like, how do we, all these international riders are talking about it, man. There's more and more coming every year, and there's a more higher demand for Aussies just to keep up in the game. And we're up in the game by essentially